Divija and Sri Harshita. Two of them have joined. Okay. So we'll all try to solve this question in terms of formal query language. Okay. So we are not constructing a query for this question in SQL form. Is that clear? So we should remember what possible symbols or notations we should use for framing a formal query language. Okay. So this type of questions, answers need not be in TRC or DRC. It could be in a generalized answers. Okay. Now look at this question. I have shared this Jamboard with the valid email IDs. Okay, so I found that most of the email IDs are invalid. I removed them and I shared with the remaining one. Okay, now those who can see this question, please try to answer. Okay, find the names of all instructors in the physics department. I repeat, the question is find the names of all instructors in the physics department. Okay, now when you observe, have you noticed? Did you notice anything over here? That some things are particularly mentioned in the question. What is that? We actually, and we should display the names as a result set. Okay, of what? Which table? Instructor. This is a table name. Okay, what does the name here? Attribute. Okay, no. And in that, there is a department, okay, which has a domain value called physics. Clear? So what is the condition here? Condition is department should be equal to physics. The names of the instructors where we are trying to retrieve, those instructors should belong to a physics department. Okay. Now, how to construct a formal language query using procedural and non-procedural language. In the procedural language, we are gonna recall the symbols what are supposed to use for framing this query. Is that clear? And we should aware of how to construct a query by following the prototypes in terms of procedural language. Right. Find the names. Find the names, which means in our output, the table should be like this. The column head named as names, right? And here it should have the information or the values of this domain. Clear? Now, for displaying this as a table with name domain values in the result set, what notation, what relational operator we should use in framing formal query language? Any guess? This question is meant for displaying the result set, right? Displaying the result set. It has clearly given that the attribute name of the instructor table. Okay. Then my query should be like this. Py name, correct? Open parenthesis. I'm done with this. Find the names, which means should display the result set with a column head, name, and the domain values. Clear? Then. Now, what is the condition? Before we get into the instructor tables, we need to check are there any predicates mentioned in the question or not. Yes, it is there. What is that? The department name should be of physics. Okay. Now, for specifying any predicate, what is it with symbol we use? It should select the tuples of the instructor by name domain values with this predicate. Okay. So when I said select means, you should remember the select operator. What is that? S for select, S for sigma. Correct? So here you're writing department equal to physics. So as it is string, group of characters should include in a double quotes, right? Then open other parenthesis, write the table name. Instructor. close to parenthesis. That's all. Any doubts? Okay. So those who have joined or with whom this Jamboard has been shared, can you answer this question by framing query in SQL? Come on, do it. SQL. Okay, I shall try. Is anyone trying? ఏమైంది నీకు వచ్చిందా Okay, I'm so sorry. Fine. Let's try and converting this formal query into SQL query. Okay. So select. I thought you were doing select names from instructor where department equal to physics. Semicolon. That's it. Right? Hope you find easy. Now let's switch to the second question. List all instructors ID, name and salary. List all instructors ID, name, salary. Is there any condition here? Okay, even I'm checking your responses in the chat box. So why don't you do it on this board? For your sake, I'm projecting. Please do it. Need not worry whether it is true or false, I mean correct or incorrect. Please do it. We have Divija, Rizwan, and Sri Harshita. Don't leave the Jamboard. Assess yourself. Write it on the board. Check out whether you're able to do it or not. This has been shared with most of the students, but only 3 have joined. What about the others? Try it, try it. See, observe the question. It is asking to list all instructors. Okay, the column names are specified in the question. ID, name, and salary. As there is no predicate at all, so we need not bother of hmm, which operator? Select operator. Okay, if and only if the question has select operator, then we should think of using the symbol. Anyone want to try? Okay, right. Fine. ID, name, salary, from which table? Instructor table. Done. So if it is an SQL, what? Select ID, name, salary from instructor. That's it. Next question. Find instructors in physics with a salary greater than 90,000. Find the instructors in physics with a salary greater than 90,000. Observe the question. We are asked to find the instructors in physics department whose salary is greater than 90,000. But there's no specific statement of displaying with the specification of column names, right? So if it is an SQL, we generally go for select star from instructors. But if it is formal query language using procedural, non-procedural, then we simply do it in this way. Sigma salary greater than 90,000, okay, and department is equal to physics. From which table? Instructor table. That's it. If it is an SQL, would you like to try? Okay, as there is no specific column mentioned in the question, so we'll simply go by select star from instructors. Okay, then what am I supposed to do? Use where clause by specifying two predicates. Where department name is physics and salary greater than $90,000. Okay, that's it. Next, Rizwan Devija. At least you can try this question. We have two more questions to go. Find all instructors with salary greater than 90,000. Find all instructors with salary greater than 90,000. There's only one difference between this and this question. Find all instructors with only one predicate, that is salary greater than 90,000. Okay, but here it is also mentioned in physics department. Yeah. So just avoid this condition. That's all your answer of this query. You wanna try? Do it. Come on, fast. Rizwan. Okay, who is doing? Nice. Okay. Yes, it is sigma, salary greater than 40,000. Sorry, 90,000 from instructor's relation. Very good. Okay, can I have SQL query? Yeah, select star. Okay, from instructor table, right?
Ma'am, what's the predicate?
Salary greater than 90,000. Done, very good. Very nice. Okay, the last question. Find the instructors in physics with a salary greater than 90,000 and chemistry with a salary lesser than 50,000. So if this is a question, can we use set operations? See, we have given two different predicates, which is repeated twice of one physics department whose salary should be greater than 90,000. So with this two predicates, and also looking for chemistry department with salary lesser than 50,000. Okay, so put together four predicates. You can combine these predicates using and logical connectivity, but you can also go for set operations, right? We want both physics department and chemistry department whose salary satisfies this predicate, right? So we go for using set operator, that is union. Okay, but for that, how we should frame a query? Let's get started. So as there is no point displaying or find the names or any column or any domain value of instructor table, right? So we need not use pi symbol, no project symbol. We are not projecting any result set, right? We're just switching the details or the information from the instructor table with these predicates. Okay, let's get started. So for specifying predicate, we often use sigma symbol. Sigma, firstly, department, writing in short, is physics, include them in double quotes, and mention its predicate that salary is greater than 90,000. Done. From instructor table, right? So this comes my first formal query, and I'm joining this using union operator. So I'm writing over here. I'll write this so it makes it confusing. Right. Union, then sigma, department equal to chemistry, and salary is lesser than 50,000 from instructor table. That's it. Okay. So if we convert them into SQL query, we write like this: select asterisk from instructor where department equal to physics and salary greater than 90,000. Okay. Enclose first SQL statement within parenthesis and use union operator. Okay. Either union operator, but actually in MySQL application, it is not enough to use union symbol, but we have to type as union, right? Next, another SQL statement. Select star from instructor where department is equal to chemistry and salary less than 50,000. Done. Well done. Good job. Let's back to our presentation.